Imagine this. You're born into a cruel world, barely the size of a speck, destined to spend your entire short life dodging shampoo bombs and trying to outrun a set of fingernails that want you dead. Congratulations, you're a head louse. And trust me, if reincarnation is a thing, you definitely do not want to roll the dice and land a gig as one of these unlucky parasites. First off, let's talk about where you live, the hair of a human. Sounds cozy, right? Like a permanent camping trip where you get to climb around silky strands of keratin all day. But here's the reality check. It's not glamorous. In fact, it's an absolute nightmare. The moment you hatch from your little egg, you're already homeless. Humans don't want you there. They don't feel honored by your presence. They feel itchy, annoyed, and ready to wage war. Oh, the itching. You might think, well, that's their problem, not mine. Au contraire. The itching is a sign that your days are numbered. Now, let's move on to your hobbies, or lack thereof. Your sole purpose in life is to eat, poop, and reproduce. That's it. You spend every waking moment sucking tiny bits of blood from a scalp. I know, romantic, right? Picture it like dining at the same restaurant for every single meal, but the food fights back. Your lunch spot is under constant threat from soaps, conditioners, and lethal anti-lice shampoos. One minute you're feasting away, feeling like royalty at an all-you-can-eat blood buffet. The next minute, you're drowning in a toxic tidal wave of chemicals designed to end your existence. Delightful. And let's talk about lice parenting, shall we? You lay dozens of eggs, hoping your offspring will survive. You meticulously glue them to hair strands. It's like signing a lease for your kids to live far from the eviction zone. But do they thrive? Nope, not at all. Humans ruin everything. They invent combs so insanely designed for extermination they call them knit combs, specifically to scrape your babies off before they even get a chance at life. It's a massacre. You're trying to raise a family, and the humans are out here playing judge, jury, and executioner. Ah, the humans, your greatest enemy. These creatures are ruthless, innovating faster than you can adapt. They'll try anything, shampoos, oils, bizarre home remedies like mayonnaise. Yes, humans really rub mayo on their heads in desperation, all designed to make your existence miserable. And when all that fails, they bring in reinforcements, professionals. Entire businesses exist to make sure you die. How messed up is that? Humans hire people whose job it is to dig through their hair, swipe you away, and leave no survivors. And don't even get me started on scratching. You'd think people would extend a tiny bit of courtesy while we're simply trying to live our lives, but nope. They've got fingers, big ones, with nails, and what's their first instinct? Scratch us to death. It's like living in a rainforest where the occasional downpour of giant scratching doom is your biggest natural disaster. Once they feel us causing an itch, it's as though they're excavating their scalp with their fingernails, chasing us like crazed giants who suddenly discovered your secret hideout. One wrong move, and you're nothing but smeared roadkill in someone's nail bed. And oh, dear heavens, if there's children involved, their parents turn into lice-destroying superheroes. You thought shampoo was the worst weapon? Wrong. Parent panic is worse. After one child comes home from school with a lice infestation, their guardians go full DEFCON 1, boiling bedsheets and vacuuming furniture like their house is prepping for a lice apocalypse. If you're living in one of those scalps, you've practically got an eviction notice stapled to your forehead. Even if you somehow survive the war zone that is an infested human head, although that's unlikely, you're basically the Titanic of parasites. Your lifespan is brutal. A wild 30-35 days if you're lucky. And don't even get cocky about wings. You don't have them. Forget flying away from danger to a nice, unoccupied scalp paradise. You're stuck crawling everywhere like an awkward bug on the world's worst obstacle course. And by the way, not only do humans invent chemical weapons against you, but they also have neighborhoods that ban infected scalps from social gatherings. Yep, you, mere millimeters of insect can cause an entire school lockdown. To make matters worse, your entire outlook depends on human negligence. If the humans decide they don't have time for this right now, you get a brief reprieve. But the moment TikTok trends about lice hacks blow up, your chances of survival nosedive. Humans crowdsource your destruction. How is that fair? So, in conclusion, being a louse sucks. You're born attached to someone's hair strand and instantly kicked into survival mode. You dodge chemical shampoos, scrape by against tidal waves of mayo, try to lay some legacy eggs, and watch helplessly as they're all combed to oblivion. Your life is a literal itch, short, miserable, and constantly hunted. The takeaway? If you ever get reborn, cross your parasitic fingers you come back as something cooler. Maybe a butterfly. Nobody ever chased a butterfly with fingernails and shampoo bottles.